Hello, everyone. I am going to hurry up and just get started today. I've got a lot of stuff that I want to do, and I want to have time to do 2 pages in the FIBS book, and it would actually help if I had the FIBS book. I'm doing too many things at one time. All right. Here's the FIBS book, and I have noticed that I am in too far. Give me 1 second. You'd think I'd have this all taken care of. All right. Let's get it situated now. All right. I feel better now. Hello, Kathleen and Tilda and Vicky. I am working in the FIBS book today. This is the FIBS book. It's upside down. And it's got a lot of pages that I need to finish up. You've seen this before. And I have gotten a couple of envelopes of things. I've got actually 3, but I'm trying to do two pages today. I would like to get them done before the end of the year. So I've got 2 that I have pulled out, and I've had this stuff for a very long time. There's 2 Carlas. Hi, Susan. All right, this one is from Australia. I don't know her last name. I got this envelope about a year ago. It's Christine from Sydney, Australia. I am not sure I know exactly who this is from. Hi, Missy. So she made this envelope from calendars and sent it this way. It's got some Australian stamps on it that I'm hoping to get off, but I now see that there's tape over them. We will see what I can do there. And she's got some stuff in here. And this is the first one I'm going to do. I am not sure exactly who this is. If I have time, this one is from Valerie. Do I have 2 videos going at the same time? How do I have 2 videos going on at the same time? What do you mean by that? Is there something that I need to fix? If I have time, and now it's all, is there 2 videos on YouTube? Oh, okay. Okay. No, not 2 live streams then. You guys had me confused. All right. All right. All right. So if I have time, I am going to do Valerie from California. She sent this wonderful envelope with all kinds of stuff in it as well. And I got these about the same time. So it is, they're due to be done. So here is the signature that I am working on. Let me put that to the side. So this one does not have a lot of images in it. I kind of looked at it earlier today. There are some magazine bits for what I think they were sent for the color glue book. There's not a lot of color to them, and there's no images there. There are some stickers, so I will keep those to the side. Some tissue paper in different colors, some guess paper, some envelope. See, I love the envelopes. Hi, Jennifer. Some scrapbook paper, And I'm going to put this to the side because I'm going to use this. And some painted papers. And here's another envelope bit. Let me put that over there. Here's some more stickers, some tape, which was kind of cool. Some more scrapbook paper. And more painted papers. So what I think I'm going to do, since there are no images to this, I'm going to use some painted papers up, and let me just grab them out. I kind of want them in the same color family, and I'm going to use some of the scrapbook paper, so something that's similar to that. I'm going to use that one, maybe that one. I'm going to sneeze. This one. Let me sneeze. Sorry, I just could not stop that one. It's got too much purple in it, and maybe I could use that one. So let me put those to the side. And put this to the side for now. I don't know if I'm going to use these, but I can put those on top if I need to. And some of this tissue, I might, well, we'll just put it all in here. Let me put this underneath. And what I think I'll do is I will take apart the envelope because it's got dogs on both sides. And use these stamps for focal images on the top. So, and then these stickers too. Going like the wind, because I would like to get both of these done today. I am running out of time. It's almost the end of the year. Time flies, man, when you've got stuff to do. It really, really flies. So let me just make, I love this envelope. Let's just make, get the glue book up here. Get the gluing magazine. Tammie! Tammie! You are here. I was going to email you. Hey, I'm doing a FIBS book, and you were the third person for the FIBS page that I wanted to do. And since you're here, I am going to put a hold on this one. And grab your stuff and do your page. Hopefully it is right where I can grab it. Let me put all this stuff back into this envelope. I ran out of time. I couldn't contact you. And hopefully you can stay, right? You can stay. You can stay. So Tammie sent this, and it's been a long time. I apologize to all three of you guys. Been wanting to make these pages, and you know, just time just gets away from me. So she made this wonderful folder and sent me a bunch of this stuff. So let me go through. Some of the stuff is for junk journals, and then some of it, look at this tissue paper. Fabulous. All right, so we're changing up. I'll have to remember to unlabel this video. Here is a bag, painted papers. For some reason, it's because it's purple. I like the purple one. And look how cool it goes with this. I love that. I think I need to stick with a color family, and I think purple and pink and browns is it. Let's see what else I can find. She sent this wonderful envelope with the stripes in it. But it's not. And then she sent a bunch of pieces of junk mail, paint swatches for junk journals. There are some faces here, and I may use one of those for the focal point. Let me move these over here because I'm not going to use those. And then some paper towels, some painted paper towels. This one kind of is in the right color family, so I may, let me put that one aside. Here's another piece of painted papers and some vellum, which aren't the right colors, but let me just stick one over here just in case I need to use it. And I'm going to stick that face over maybe this face because I like her red lips. All right, let me get this stuff out of the way because I've got too much stuff going on. And then she sent a bunch of little things. A bunch of little things. Some ephemera, rhinestones, a fish, some of the handmade paper bits, which are really a cool color. More handmade paper. I'm going to have to get out the background stuff and see what I can use. More hand-painted papers. Some envelopes or some book pages with napkins. And this one, these both are the right colors. Let me put them to the side. Some little baubles. I'm not sure exactly how to attach that. It looks like it's all one piece. Self-adhesive pearl. But that would be kind of cool on the top. So I'm going to put that to the side so I remember at the end. Some bees. Some more ephemeras. Some fish. Some leaves. Some shells. So those will be on the top. Little ships. How cute is that? Hi, Linda. They have plastic on the bottom, so you guys can talk me through putting it on there because I think I need to use them. All right. So let me put these little bits that will go on the top over on the side here. And I think I want to use some of the fish. You know, I'm crazy about the fish. I like shells too, though. Just for color, just so I can see what kind of background stuff I need. And blue. I am thinking, let me put this to the side. Let me put this to the side. And let me look at, it's so funny, Tammie, that you would show up today. You must have heard me thinking about you. I didn't think I had enough time to contact you and ask you to be here today. As I almost did your page. Yours was going to be the focus. Oh, dear. And then I wanted to give you enough time to be here if you could, so I thought I would do it next. Anyway. All right, so let me get the backgrounds kind of out here so I can see colors. I love this tissue paper. It is a little dark, but I think it is a miracle. It might be too dark for stuff, but I like the colors. And how would I get her on there? Maybe ripping, tearing her out. I don't really want a lot of that white. But I don't want it to be straight. I don't want it to be straight edges either. So let's see what happens. I'm probably ruining it. Probably ruining it. I might not be able to use the purple either because it is kind of the only purple there. Hi, bag full of treasures. Treasure. Hi, Anna. You should be packing. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, the blue fish. All right. Sorry. Going back. I like this tissue, but I think it might be too dark. The vellum will lighten it up, but still it makes it really fizzy. And if I put the brown with it, wow, everything is really busy. Let's see here. Problems. Problems. Let's not lose the scissors right off the bat. Let's see what happens when I use some of the lighter things. This is really thick paper. I don't know how well it will glue down. Maybe I need to go through the papers and find papers. I don't think I can use that one. I kind of want to use these beads right here. So I want them kind of in that pink family. I'm struggling here, guys. Let me go through the papers one more time. Since I'm thinking I'm not going to use the purple. I think I want to go towards the pinks. Pinks and yellows, maybe. I like that paper, though. And where are the other painted papers? Yeah, I think maybe that's what I need to do is go more pink and yellow and not so much purple. You think it looks best on the tissue? I think the tissue is too busy. Let me pull that out. Seems like the tissue is too busy. I like this. I like this. So what do you guys think? Probably put a little bit of pink and green vellum to add some of the green, and then some of the, I don't think shells and leaves go together, so if I want to use the fish, I'm gonna have to use the shells with the fish and leave the leaves out. I like the papers too. But I'm thinking, now that you've seen that, that really doesn't go. I guess it could, it looks kind of like seaweed. Hadn't thought of that, so let me put those to the side. And these would be able to lighten up some of the areas. I really like these paper bits. It's got a little yellow in it, so that might work. Okay, so these leaves are in the no pile. That napkin is in the no pile. Let me get it out of the way. Those are in the no pile. I tend to, if I have too much stuff working on my desk here, I tend to lose stuff. So let me pull this out. And put the same things on this tissue. They get lost. Pink fish bubbles. They look like, it looks like seaweed kind of to me. It could be pink fish bubbles too. But the bits get lost here. You can't see them. On this tissue paper. So I may just use the tissue for maybe some details at the end, but I think I'm going to go for more of this color scheme. All right. So let me put those guys to the side. I am using paper towel, painted papers, and this, and maybe this too. Maybe not that, but let me look at the end. I may need it. All right. So this is what I'm using. Open that up. Open it up. All right. Doesn't want to open up. We've got it well sealed. This is not helping me save time. All right. Oh, look at that. That eye right there. I love that eye. And I don't see it anyplace else on the entire bag. And that ship too. Okay, I don't see where they didn't glue this together. It's a tube. Oh, there it is. Like, where is the seam? I don't see a seam. Well hidden seam. And, you know, I've got a ton of stuff, but of course I have to save every little bit and tear things so that I can use every little bit. Nothing goes to waste. And then I wonder why I have so much stuff. Yeah, I do. I wonder, how did I manage to get so much stuff? All right. So I love this little eye here. And I like this little ship. That little ship. And then maybe 3 of those pieces. Okay. And then some painted paper. And put that to the side because I may use that. I want torn edges for things. And maybe if I just put that down and put some of these things over the top, that will blend them in just a little bit easier. And I may have to cut these down just a little bit because they seem to be dominating. And then 1 layer of napkin or paper towel. There's 2 layers here. Let's get that bit out. Put the others to the side. Hi, Elaine. It is a great bag. Sorry, I was busy ripping and didn't see comments. Let me just put this in some pieces so that I can work with them. So now I've got things all in shreds. And let me kind of figure out what I'm doing here. This is really a thick little bit, won't come apart, so I won't use that. And sorry, got real quiet. Kind of planning my attack here. Get some of this paper towel on the bottom. And then I think I want the ship somewhere. And I need something up here. There we go. And where'd my eye go? My eye, I need to make sure I have the center here all done. And then let me get this girl out here. She might even be too big for this page. She feels like, I feel like she needs to go on this side because she kind of looks like she's looking in. And she needs to be a little skinnier, so I'm going to go ahead and rip her up. I'm ripping her so that she will fit on the page like that. And she might need to go on the page under some of this other stuff. Kind of like that. And then I can put things on top to blend in things. All right. And I might have to add that eye on top of her eye. Just, all right. So let me get this one for over here, get this for over here, start gluing background down. And you know what? I'm getting to be a little hot. And my fan is way over there. Can I grab it so I can turn it on? Sorry, guys. I don't want to pass out. It's been really cold. It's been colder than it needs to be for Florida here lately. All right. And so I keep getting hot and cold and hot and cold. It is not doing me very well. All right. So let me start gluing. All right. Sorry, you guys. Did anybody come in to say hello while I was busy planning and scheming and trying to get situated here? Say hello now while I am gluing, so I know that you're here. You guys are talking about cleaning your spaces, organizing stuff. Have I started something here at a really bad time of year, trying to get things cleaned up? I kind of wanted to get things cleaned up for the new year for myself. Like I said before, New Year's is kind of my favorite. I like the idea of new beginning, starting over, you know, that kind of thing. And so I like to try to clean things up from the last year so it feels like more of a new beginning. Doesn't always happen, but, and moving. You're talking about moving. I know Tammie is moving. I know she is. I'm going to put these straight edges here. This is paper towel, so it's it will get fragile when it gets wet. So I am just going to put a bunch of glue on the page. And place the towel in the glue. Not try to stretch it too much and try to get it to the center there. And actually the person is going to be right here in the center, so I don't need to waste all of that. So I can use it someplace else. See, I like every little tiny inch that I can save. And then I wonder why I am overrun by stuff. It's ridiculous, honestly. It is beyond understanding. Let me put this straight edge on this side. And then I won't have a hole in the middle of the page, hopefully. Hopefully. All right. I think maybe I need to put her, and I think I need her to be just a little skinnier right there, and maybe not quite so pointy right there. All right. So I kind of like it there, but I don't like all this white over here. So let me add some painted papers. Hi, Nick and Tina. And I'm going to put it over the edge and trim at the end. There, I'm liking that. All right. And I guess I need to glue it down now because I don't necessarily like all this white. Hi, Susan. The Popo is in the house. And let's figure out what we're doing on this other side too. We'll put that there. Let me change this page because it has a lot of glue on it at this point, and I don't want to get glue on the tops of my stuff. It makes it hard to work that way. Things get stuck together. So I'm still kind of hoping to get 2 pages done today. Guess we'll see how that works. And I'm just going to glue her down before she kind of gets glued down herself. So Nick and Tina, is this your first time here? Is this Nick and Tina, or Nick or Tina? And I've got some glue on the top of this image here. Do I have a wet one out? I do not. So let me get that glue off and get a dry cloth and get that all burnished down. Like that. I do like that ship over the white bits, so I'm gonna go for it. You've been subscribed and watching. You're Tina. Hello, Tina. You've been subscribed and been watching a while. Well, fabulous. Thank you for watching, and so glad to see you in the live. All right. It's always nice to see new people in the chat. And I think I'm going to put that ship there so that we've got kind of a ship theme going on. Ships and fish. Ships and fish. So we need the other ships too. What did I do with the other ships, guys? Is it too white? Is it too white? I'm looking in. I don't think I like the square sides. You can't really see with all the glare, huh? Oh, I have managed to glue that down to the table. How wonderful is that? Maybe I need to trim that off before I don't realize that that's not part of the page. Let me do that really fast. Oops. I could just see me trying to glue something on it and then realizing it's over the edge. All right. That is better. Okay. I could put some of this napkin or paper towel over those edges to blend those in just a little bit. I like that. And maybe just a tad of color for the other side. Kind of like that. And that blends it in well enough, I suppose. Well enough. You like the colors? You are an orange person, aren't you, Jennifer? You're an orange person. It's funny how everybody has their color. What's your color, Tammie? What's your color? I know Vicky. Our Vicky is a green person. I'm a purple person. Tell me your colors, guys. I'm kind of curious now. Uh-oh. It's not going to take glue that way. It's too fragile, so I'm going to have to put glue down here and just set it in where I want it. And hopefully it will dry before the end of doing this page. Just like that. And I want the other one over here. Susan is a green. Bag Full of Treasures is a yellow. Tina's black. Debbie's blue. Isn't that funny? Everyone has something else. Do you like a certain... Blue is a hard one for me because there's so many blues. And they don't all go together. What's your favorite blue? Surprised no one has said red. Linda? Jennifer is chartreuse. Chartreuse. That's right. That's what you said. Chartreuse. I have a great big huge spot up here that needs something. But I am thinking, before I get too far, I I really do think I want these guys on here. They're self-adhesive, it says. Do I need to add glue to that at the end there? I like this shell, and I do need something up here. What do I need? Maybe a bit of this napkin. Kind of like that. Let me see here. Is that big enough space? Press that down in there. So thanks everyone for being here. Ooh. Should we put a shell on her head? And I need some stuff going on over here. I'm thinking maybe that shell. I'm gonna cut some of this stuff out. What do I do with my scissors? I don't know why I want something on her head. I need to get the fish a-going. Take a look at that and add a little bit of green to balance them out just a little bit. Maybe I need to put a fish on her head. Oh, see? See, I like that. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I do. So let me get some of the fish going out here. I really can't put them over this part because, well, I guess I could cut them so that they don't tear and rip and do funny things. Oh, look, we'll have this fish kissing her on the cheek. I like that. Is there only this fish, the same fish? And there's only 4 fish, right? Unless I want to use these little fish. I think I used these before. These are Art to Borrows, aren't they? From Stampington. I recognize these. I think I had these. I think I used mine. I like that shell in the corner. You love the fish kiss. The fish kiss. Hi, Adele. Sorry, I am. Hi, River. You like the headdress? Had to go back and take a peek at what was going on here. I am thinking This fish might be just too big. Or we can put him on the bottom here. I like the fish kiss too. I have to leave that there. I don't necessarily like this little bit of brown paper on the other side of him. So let's see if I can remove that. Because I think I want him kissing her right there on the cheek. Yep, just like that. I do like the headdress. What is up? I do need, so let me trim it off before I put much more here because it's hard to see. People are saying, do we need to trim? So let me remove this stuff and trim so we can see what's going on here. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be trimmed off. Let's get started with that. Serious business. I don't know what to say. I want to cut straight, that's for sure. All right. All right. So that is that. Now let me just trim this page as well while I'm trimming, just so we can get a good look of what things are supposed to be looking like. All right. My kissing fish almost got lost in there. All right. I do still like the kissing fish. Okay. Carrie. Who's Carrie? Do I like that? Do I not like that? What is going on with that? Maybe I should just put a fish on her head. And I think these are cardstock. They're not a heavy cardstock, but they're heavy enough that I think I need to trim off some of the back there. Sorry, got distracted. I'm easily distracted. So we can have this fish looking at her too. Carrie, what is your... Oh, I see Carrie. Hello, Carrie. I think I've seen your name before, but you're just mostly a lurker. Well, welcome to the chat. A fish bouquet. Fish from behind the Nautilus. Which one, where do you mean that to be? I feel like the top of her head needs something. I don't think I like the top of her head that way, it looks a little, just looks wrong. And I've got glue on the desk. Things are sticking. All right. Maybe I need to add a little blue. Not really. Oh, I like that. You like the shell better on the top of her head? I kind of do too. It does not really rip. It kind of lightens it up a little bit. Add some texture to it. Kind of like that. You like the nautilus on that side as well? Or maybe one of the other. I have to think about where I am putting the bubbles. I want the bubbles probably right about here. Because I don't want it over her face. Kind of like this guy looking at her. Feels like I need something down in here. So maybe make that a little bit smaller and stick that just to give it a little something. Hello, Beth. Cutting out a little bit of the seaweed. I don't know. Making it a little busy, I think. A little busy. How hard is it going to be to get some of that thickness off the fish? Is it going to be difficult? Yep. I think I can get one layer, but that is about it. Yeah, it's going to be too difficult. And I think I want 3 fish. But I don't like the fact that this guy is looking this way. He's looking that way. So I don't really want to put him up there because he's looking off the page. Maybe I should put a little bit of painted paper here, because it looks like a great big huge seam down the center here. Blend that in just a little bit. Let me glue that on. Lots of glue on it since it's going to be over the ditch there. Yeah, I do like the shell on her head, and I think I'm going to leave just the head. Oh, kind of like that. I think they're too close together. I do like these little bits here, the texture. I like that. Sorry, didn't mean to move the camera. I hit the cord. So let me put that behind. Let me glue on this shell because that seems like where it wants to be. And I was supposed to leave enough time to do the other page too. We'll put that like that. Let's see, let's put a little bit of glue on that piece because I like the way it breaks that bit down here up just enough. To make it look just a little bit better. And I like this part too. So let's get glue on it. And I don't want to cover up the ship, so I'm going to just cut a little bit off so it doesn't block the ship. And then I want that down here. Kind of do. And it broke. Glue it back together. And I think I like this shell. Okay, my fingers are getting gluey, sorry. You guys. Snoring cats and dogs. Funny stuff. All right, let me see if I can get just a little bit of this cardstock off. I like the kissing fish. It's going to have to stay. And I do not see any way to get the paper off. Just one layer off, please. So I know that he will stay. Not really a whole layer. I have been having some trouble getting cardstock to separate for me here lately. What's up with that? I usually don't have this much trouble. I just want enough off of it so that it will stick very well and stay stuck. So I'm just trying to get at least one little layer off of the entire fish. Sorry, it's taking me forever because it doesn't want to cooperate. Well, I can't get it off. All right. It's going to be the way it is. All right, let's get a lot of glue on there. All the little fins and the tail. Uh-oh, I bent the tail. Let's get it on there. And get it burnished really well. There's a little bit of dark hair right there that needs to move so we can see the fin a little bit better. Get off. Oops. There we go. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. I must have lost the touch. You like the nautilus shell? Another one would add balance. I just have a couple of parts of them. Something dark needs to be over there. Maybe this one right here. Or maybe that one. I'll cut them both out. And maybe we'll use all three of them. I do have to say, it's been cold here, especially at night. Much colder than Florida usually is. But this room is like 10 degrees warmer. It is absolutely fabulous. I like the dark one over here. I don't think that that's, you can't even tell what that one is, really. Such a good cutter. And I have to fold this page. I'm waiting for it to dry just a little bit so I know that it's on the ditch there. I still haven't figured this out, have we? Because I've got these, and they need to be there because there's nothing on that other side. We like this, right? We like the dark one. I like the dark one. So it does kind of balance out that corner. So let me just go ahead and glue that one down. Over that other piece of paper. We need to put him up just a little bit. And Maybe some of these shells. Need to find a place to stay. Feels like something needs to be up here. I feel like that fish needs to look at her face. Beth, where are you at? Are you going to come see us at the meet and greet in January 19th? And let me take some of this off because I think I'm going to use this. It's a nice dark piece. I am not getting much of this cardstock off. And maybe what I need instead of that is one of these. Like that. Maybe can I take this out? Let me take it out of the package and see if I can just place it down. Oh, yep, it's got plastic on it, so I can put it on and see what it looks like. Oh, how fun is that? You like that the little one in the, yeah. You don't need to introduce more different colors. Even though there's a little bit of blue in the fish, it really, yeah, it doesn't, it's not, in your face. Yeah, we like that shell. That does even out the page a little bit. So let's put that there in the corner. I do like this in the corner as well. So let's get that going. I'll have to trim that off. It's over the edge there. I want to kind of keep that little ship. So this guy has to go kind of right here so that you can see the ship on top of him. I think I like the whole thing just the way it is. It looks like, I like the way it moves, the way it is. I really want to keep it the way it is. Can't really see it, can you? Look how it just kind of, I like it all. I like it all. I don't want to cut it down. I like it on that side. It kind of balances out like there's two different things. I like it. So I'm just going to leave it this size. And I do think I need the fish right here with the ship like writing on top of it. I wish I had my envelopes over here to get another ship, but oh well. So we're going to put him there so you can see the ship. I'm not sure, the ship will probably get lost in the whole thing, but if somebody is looking at the details, I want them to be able to see that. I am not really excited about that one, but I think, and this is a good time to fold the page and see where the center of that page is. Hardly see it. All right. And so we can make this fish kind of go down in there. Yeah, that seaweed goes right over the ship. But that's okay. That's okay. And I do like this fish. This one seems too big. Maybe he could come in that way. And then I have 4 fish. I like odd numbers. So we'll have to figure out a way to get a 5th fish somewhere. I'm liking this. Yes to the fish in the corner. All right, all right. And I like this one up here. Don't know why. I wish I had another ship. And you know, I forgot all about this tissue paper. You know what I think I like? I like this black. I like this black. Oh, look at that. All right. I am going to do this. I am going to try to get some of this cardboard off, this backing off of this fish, get him glued in the corner. All right. Get him glued in the corner so I know where he goes. And I kind of want him right about there. See if we can get some of the card off of this one. And maybe I just can't do it today, and we're going to do an experiment on how this cardstock will glue down. Because it's not working for me today. Or this week. Wasn't it Sunday that I tried to do cardboard, getting the cardstock in a single layer? Okay, we're going to put that fish there. So everything is glued down now. You don't like the fish in the bottom there? I don't like the 4 fish. All right. So, Let's cut him off so he's not distracting me. Uh-oh. And this needs to get glued on so it is not coming off, and the shell needs to come off. Okay. And this is what I'm going to do. I think I want a 5th fish, so I have an odd number of fish, but I like this tissue paper. And what I am going to do is get my rotary cutter out. And cut some thin strips of this black. One more. Okay. Get the glue off my fingers so I can deal with this tissue paper. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, not the shell. Yeah, still have glue on my fingers. Yep, I still have glue on my fingers. Here. Okay, let go of me. Let go of me. Hi, Cecilia. Thank you all for your thumbs up. All you lurkers out there, if you could do me a favor, just put a little thumbs up and then go back to lurking. I would love you forever. It would be fabulous. All right. Did I not get 4 pieces of this cut? I swear I had 4 pieces. What happened to the other piece? See, I like that. I like it. I need another piece, though. I swear I cut 4. Don't know where it went, so let me cut another one. Let me cut another one since it's missing in action here. Make it extra long. All right. And I think I might need another one. I should have cut two. I'm thinking I want that border to go all the way around, not just little bits. I like that. Hi, BJ. Cut some circles too. I didn't use any circles, did I? You're right. I didn't cut any circles. I do think that I need the long so that it goes all the way across. All the way. So I could use this one on this side. So I need another one for up there and another one that's long enough for down here. Going back, cutting some more. You think I need to cut some circles too? I don't know where I would put circles. And I am extremely careful with this rotary cutter. It doesn't look like I am. If you use a rotary cutter, please be careful. I have used them for so long that they're kind of like an extension of my hand. I know exactly where it is. I cut myself very badly with one, so I am very aware of how sharp it is, how dangerous it is, and where it is at all times. So if you are new to those, don't use them very often. Be careful when you use those. Getting cut by one is not fun. I will tell you that right now. 10 stitches. A couple of those stitches went through my fingernail. It was not a good time. So please be careful with those. They are extremely dangerous. All right, I like it all. I like it completely bordered around the outside. The strips are not entirely even, and that doesn't matter to me too much, but I do like the way that that looks. And keep the blade covered. Yes, always close the blade when you're not using it. Please, please, please. Yes, it was not a nice time for me. That was about the time when I quit doing paper crafts. I was making faces at the time, and I swore I was never going to do anything with paper ever again. I swore it off. It wasn't happening. I wasn't going to do it anymore. It was no fun. I'd had enough. It was my own fault. But anyway, I like this. But I still feel like, and I still need to add the bubbles. But I still feel like I need one more fish. Or something down here. I'm wondering if I don't have, yes, 10 stitches. Hi, Mrs. Gigi. Yeah, it was 10 stitches in my finger. I did quite a good job on my finger. Let's just put it that way. I really did a great job. and I was out of commission for a couple of months. I was waiting tables at the time. It was really difficult to roll silverware. Really difficult. And I am just going to add glue to the page and lay the tissue on the glue. I think that is going to be the best way to get it where I want it. And try to get it on the edge of the page. And scooch it over just a little bit because I still see some of the white. And get it down there. There's a lot of texture on this. All right, so there's that one. Let me get the glue up from the table. And let me just go around the page. And what about the tail of a fish that I cut off? Maybe. Let me get the border on here. I feel like I need an odd number of fish. All right. I think this is the strip for this bottom bit. And I have to trim off some of this edge here because it's going off the edge of the paper, edge of the page. Okay. Get it down in that glue while it's still nice and wet. Okay. This side. Sorry, I want to get the glue not so much where I don't need it. Tricky a little bit here. That is a wide piece, but that's fine. Scooching over just a little bit more, and maybe I could put a piece of brown paper, maybe something like that will, because it seems like it's, uh-oh. Okay, that's long enough. Got me worried there. I was going to have to cut another one. All right. I will get back to chat in just a second. This is a little tricky here. Trying not to get glue everywhere. Get that border right on the edge of the page. Okay. All right. Let me see what I've got here. Let me cut off the extra bits because it's very distracting. And this needs to be trimmed up quite a bit right here. Of course, I can ink the edge too, and that will darken up these little bit of white that's showing. Okay, got glue everywhere again. Okay. All right, get off my fingers. Get off my fingers. All right. Okay. You want a little flip of the book at the end? There is a playlist for the FIBS Book pages. If you want to see some of the other ones made, I always do these on a live stream. So, hello, MH. All right. So that looks a little bit better. I don't like this. This is not working for me. Let's see if I can get that trimmed up. There's glue everywhere. There's glue everywhere. I'm on my fingers, on the page. Everywhere. All right. Something needs to happen here. And I still, see, there's the strip that I was looking for. And then I need the bubbles. You know what? I might put the bubbles there over this ship, and then this ship peeks out. I still need something here. The tail of the fish. I did get the towel. Oh, and then I forgot this eye. This eye. I like the eye. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. It's too bad it's too much the right size. I like the eye. Too bad it's not just a little bit bigger. I could use some of this brown paper and stamp an eye to put on her. That'll make her too weird. And Tammie didn't send anything stamped, so I can't use it. All right, I need something here. What could it be? Is there another image on this brown paper that I could use? Do we like the fish tail that I have now lost? Or maybe I can cut out one of these little fish. I feel like it needs just one more fish. I said, I'm never satisfied with a very simple page. It's always got to be more stuff. What's wrong with me? All right, so here's a little fish. Don't like it. Tammie gave me permission to do the eye. Oh, here's the tail. I don't like that fish now that I've got him all cut out. Yes, do the eye. Pushing the envelope is the caged fish way. Do you like the tail? Do you like the eye? And then I need to put the bubbles on. You like the tail and the eye? Hello, Cecilia. The bicycle? What bicycle? Is there a bicycle? This thing? This wagon thing? Or this guy? This guy sitting here. This is kind of an interesting. Let's just give him a little bit of a shape here. It's a wagon. You like the wagon better than the guy here? The trade wagon. Let me rip him out just a little bit so it's not too overpowering here. You like the wagon better? Bye, Jennifer. Thanks for being here. So, are we happy with that? The bike. I don't see a bike. Are you I don't see a bike. Why don't I see a bike? You know, right here. Sorry, we are out of focus. Yeah, we do need something right there. Yeah, I think I like the tail here. It breaks up this page just a little bit. I don't like 2 pieces of brown paper because it's too similar. I think I like the tail there better. We'll have to put that over here so it... I wish I had another ship. A ship would really work, but I don't see any images of any more ships. No more ships. Maybe that little fish. Or maybe we can put the fish on the wheels and put that there. So you like the tail at her neck. Let me see if I can get some of that cardstock off. And of course, I always forget I need space for name and date too. Oops. That is a very pointy tail. Okay, I can get some of that off. Just got a message from my program that something might not be quite right. Let me know if something happens. Okay. Like the fish on the wheels. Yeah, I like the fish on the wheels too. We'll get some more of this cardstock off. Yeah. I've never seen that happen before. I got a message from my computer saying that my encoder was offline just as that happened. I'm not sure what that was. It's never happened to me before. I've been having some problems with my encoder. I do record my videos, my little short videos with the encoder, and it has been freezing the video part of it. And I'd be, a minute into doing a video and look over and see that the video has frozen. So I am not thrilled with my encoder right now. It does seem to be fighting with the new computer for some reason. And I don't know why. So I do apologize for that little blip. It doesn't look like YouTube stopped the recording or anything, so I guess it'll just be a little blip in the recording. I apologize. I am not sure what's going on, and I'm not sure how to fix it. So, moving on here. Let me put the fish on the wheels. And I want to make sure that I'm not putting it in the crease of the book here. All right, fish on wheels. That gives a little brown paper and another fish, which makes me happy. Trying to get some of this thickness off. All right. And then you guys, I'm going to try to put these bubbles on, and I may have a little bit of trouble. Do I need to put glue on them, or is this it was supposed to be self-adhesive on there. Do they stick really well? Should I put more on? How do I get it off this paper? Oh, it doesn't, it just comes right off. I'm gonna try to put some more glue on just to be safe. Do I need a strong glue? I don't use this kind of stuff very often, so I don't know how to deal with it. Sorry, don't want to rip it, tear it, disconnect it. I want it off this plastic though. All right, getting rid of the plastic. Let me set it down here. So let me just add some glue. This is really hard to do. If it does come up, I'll use a stronger glue to get it to stay. How's that? Because this is not an easy process. All right. Put some glue on it. Let me get it back where I wanted it. I want it more over this way. Not so much over that face of that poor little fish. There we go. I think I did it. Oh, and I didn't glue on the eye. Let's put the eye on there. The eye needs to go on. I like the eye. Oh dear. See what kind of tilt I need on the eye. All right. All right. And now I've got to figure out where I am putting the name. You use liquid glue. I will, if it comes up, I will put some liquid glue underneath it and fix it as I need to. You can hardly see it. You can kind of see it in person better than you can see it on the camera. It's kind of cool. I think she's fine. Name left of her head. Let's see here. Should I write her name? You want your whole name on here? Miss. Of course, she has movers. Do you want your whole name on? Y or no? Or N for no? Y for yes, N for no. She's on the phone. Oh, and this little poor fish's little tail is starting to come up. So let's get some glue and get it down before we lose the fishtail. Here we go. And the date today is December 12th. So I'm going to put that on there. You think her name should be here? Yeah. I'm going to put it sideways. I don't normally put it sideways. Or maybe, can I get it right in here? That's too distracting. December 18th. Is that December 18, 2018. All right, I got it. I got it. You guys like it here or here? Let me put it over here. There's a great big blank spot. December 18th, not the 12th. All right. All right. I am not sure if she wants her last name on there, so I am going to put 12, 18, 18. Not 12, 12, 18, 12, 18, 18. The dyslexia is a horrible thing. It's very hard to deal with. All right. All right. So I'm just putting her first name for now, and then she can tell me if she wants her last name or not. And I might even go over it with a felt tip so it's a little bit darker. So I don't think I need to, well, I probably do need to go over this side over here because I see a little bit of the white page. I didn't get the black all the way to the edge right there. Get that fixed. So like that. And I think the rest of it is good. And I only got one page done. So hopefully I can get the other two done soon. Maybe between Christmas and New Year's. I guess we'll see. But I would like to get them done this year. It's been a long time for the other ones as well. Anyway, that is the FIBS book page. I am planning more pages. We're just in the second signature here of the FIBS book. And I think we just did the center page. That's funny, orange and orange, back to back. And that tail will not stay down. So if you want a page, thank you, Vicki, in the FIBS book with your name on it, you can send stuff to make your page in the colors that you want with things that you like. The post office box address is in the description box below. You can send stuff and I will get you on the list for your page. I try to get at least one done every month. I don't think I got one done in a couple of months. I'm a little behind, but I have stuff for 2 more pages. So, and I have a whole book to fill up, and it would be fun to have everybody in here. All right. I think that's everything. I will be back. When will I be back? You know what? I think, what's the date on Sunday, you guys? What's the date on Sunday? Thanks so much for joining me and playing and making the FIBS book page. I'm going to put all these leftovers in. I have a little envelope that I've got leftovers, and I'm going to start another book with leftovers. The 23rd. I will not be streaming on Sunday. Just going to give you a heads up now. I got invited somewhere. So I won't be streaming that Sunday before Christmas. But I probably, because that is right there on the fold. That's why that won't stay. That's why. I get it now. But I probably will stream on Christmas. I don't know if anybody will be able to get away from their family long enough to say hello to me, but I'll be streaming on Christmas. I'll take some time away from my peaceful stuff to stream. So I will see you next week. I can't believe Christmas is already here. It's just unbelievable. So I guess I won't get FIBS book page done. Darn. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be busy for Christmas. If no one shows up, then I'll stop streaming. But it's not any big deal. I'm sure you all have family and you need to spend time with your family. I get that completely. I get it. You don't need to even worry about being here. All right, so I'm going to stream. If anybody is here, hello, Laura. If anybody's here, they're here. If they're not, they're not. They're just not. And I understand completely. I won't be doing anything special, so I will stream. All right. So thanks, everyone. It was fun. Thank you, Tammie, for all the fun stuff. Sorry it took me so long to get your page done. And I will see you next week. Have a happy holiday. If I don't see you, I will be streaming the Sunday after Christmas, for sure. All right. Merry Christmas, everyone. I can't believe it's right here. It is almost here. Thank you for watching the recording. If you're just watching the recording, I do appreciate all your thumbs up. And I just appreciate you watching recordings. Hope there's something fun for you to see. I will be here in 1 week. Yes. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for spending time with me. Merry Christmas. And I will be able to wish you Happy New Year before it is here. Bye.